Hi everybody, my name's Dave Murray, actor the Mackem Folk Singer. You all know me, I've been about for quite a long time. All my songs are about Sunderland, things what used to happen long time ago. I'm going to sing some tonight. I hope it brings back some memories. I don't want to be talking too long, but this first song is about a ragman. I sure remember when ragman used to go around your back lanes and used to run out and say to your mum, Mum, there's a ragman. And if you give him some rags, he would give you a balloon or a cloth or something else like that. Anyway, here we go. Let's get into it. Now many a time me ma would say, David, come in from your place and I need you to tack some rags to the ragman, to the ragman, to the ragman. For there's nought in the cupboard and there's nought on me table, nought in me purse and I wanna be able to feed your bairns, nor feed your dog. It's off to the ragman, to the ragman. Well, he's an old quilt, he's an old coat, old clipper mat and a sail from a board, and she's looking at me bike, brings tears to me eyes. It's off to the ragman, to the ragman. Well, me sister Sue runs up the stairs, grabs her dress and her Peter's flares, 'cause she knows where they're gone. Off to the ragman, to the ragman, to the ragman. We push me bike down Neville Road, loaded with rags to be sold over cobblestone and railroad track. He's held high for there wasn't any shame, for every family was the same. Those were the days way on back. We put the rags up on the scale, waiting for old Joyce's wheel. You've got 3 bob and tuppence for your sale. Then it's tears in me eyes when I realise she's had it in me bike as well. We tack 3 bob back to me ma, saying out to me da that he never sees old black suit again. And our Peter's looking for his shirt, and our Sheila's looking for a skirt, Susan's looking for a dress as well. Yes, we push me bike down Neville Road, loaded with rags to be sold over cobblestone and railroad track. He's held high for there wasn't any shame, for every family was the same. Those were the days way on back. Yes, those were the days way on back. Hey, rags and lumber! Yeah, man, can you remember that, man? Orson cards going down your back lane here. It used to be great. My ma used to go mad, like, 'cause sometimes I'd grab some rags or something from upstairs, which I thought were rags, and my dad'd say on a Friday, has anybody seen my shirt? Anyway, let's get on to the next song. The next song's about Pyrex. A lot of you out there probably have parents who used to work Pyrex, or your granddad, or you might have worked at Pyrex yourself. Well, when my dad worked at Pyrex, I used to go into school. Now and again, if I wasn't dull enough, basically. And my mum would have to keep me off on a Friday sometimes, and she'd say, hey, David, you'll have to stop off school and get your dad's wages for us. So anyway, let's have the song speak for it, Every other Friday, my mum would say, David, you're not going to school today. Son, I need you to go down to Pyrex, you say, to pick up the pittance they call your dad's pay for. I need the shopping in any suit out of hook. I'm gone to bingo about 8 o'clock. Tell him to bring the supper in and dinner be late. If he's not looked up in the prison gate. Every Friday was payday, payday in the Murray's household. And every payday was a Friday, Friday in the Murray's household. Now my sister Sue would come along too, and we'd stand by the Pyrex wall. Hand in the card we stand, waiting for me dad to call. He'd call, hey there, Benz, now I winna be long. I'll meet you at the Pyrex gate. I'll only be 5 minutes or more, because I've been clocked out by me mate. Every Friday was payday, payday in the Murray's household. And every payday was a Friday, Friday in the Murray's household. Now me dog walk out to the Pyrex gate with a smile upon his face, and another sack flung out his back, saying, get me out of this place. Now here's your ma's money and threepence apiece, now I'm ganning on the beer again. And off he'd race to the Lansdowne pub, shouting, thank God it's Friday again. Every Friday was payday, payday in the Murray's household. And every payday was a Friday, Friday in the Murray's household. Now, it always happened, didn't it? At the end, when all the money was gone, he'd come home and he'd say, I got no left, mind. You'll have to get some money, Mary. I don't know where you're getting that from. And the following day, when the money was gone, and me da was never to blame, me ma would put us on the number 10 bus again, and so bought me Ganny again. Every Friday was payday, payday in the Murray's household. And every payday was a Friday, Friday in the Murray's household. Yeah, I tell you what, man, that's true, that, like, true, so true. Can you remember, here's a one for you. Back in the 60s and the 70s, maybe it's the 80s as well, just getting up to like sort of the late 80s. We used to have these people who were called bookies runners. Now, a bookies runner, it's not like sort of gets loads of books and runs along the streets. A bookies runner is a guy who takes bets for the main people. So there could be somebody down in the town who actually got a big betting company, but the people living on the estates couldn't get their bets on early on the morning, so they had somebody there who was called a bookies runner. So before they went to work, they would go along the road, and they'd say, hey, Mary, put that bet on for us, will you, Chuck? If I win out, I'll give you a couple of bob. All right, well, that's so no bother. But they had ways of doing it because it was illegal. You wouldn't believe that, would you? It was illegal. But anyway, you're not believing it, but my grandma, Mary Murray, was a bookies runner in Ford Estate. I'm telling you, listen to this. Oh, me nana was a bookies runner living in Ford Estate. 3 minutes of the south, that's what we said. Oh, me nana was a bookies runner living in Ford Estate. 3 minutes south of the river Wee, that's how us Mackem said. Now nana, she would tack the beds, Morse code knocks on the door. With pencil stuck behind her look, she'd reckon up the score. Now everything was timed and timed like a military invasion. For Nana knew if she'd got it wrong, she'd be the guest of a nation. Oh, me Nana was a bookies runner living in Ford Estate. 3 minutes south of the river Wee, that's how us Mackem said. St. Luke's Road, Ford Estate, me Nana's command centre. She'd stand at the door giving orders out like Churchill, a little belter. Secret weeks, secret whistles, weird shakes of hands, and bottles left with bets in Morse code claps of hands. Oh, me Nana was a bookies runner living in Ford Estate. 3 minutes south of the river Wee, that's how us Mackem said. Now every runner knew the score within the neighbourhood. If a bobby came within a mile, they'd stop him if they could. They'd act out drunk, they'd call him names, they'd kick his bike and run, and even own up to the crimes that no, they've never done. Oh, me Nana was a bookies runner living in Ford Estate. 3 minutes south of the river Wee, that's how us Mackem said. Now Nana's kitchen table was always stacked up high, with threepenny bets and tanner bets that reached up to the sky. Some on ciggy boxes, caps and would bind, and even lavy paper was used at the time. Oh, me Nana was a bookies runner living in Ford Estate. 3 minutes south of the river Wee, that's how us Mackem say it. Yeah, man. See, many people get arrested, like. I tell you what, when I think of all the times gone by, I loved it, mate, I come from a place from Pallion. I originally came from Trimden Street, which is down Deptford way, where Simpson Street School is. I went to Simpson Street School, and then I moved to Pallion as a young lad, and I actually loved it. And what we used to do, many people couldn't afford, everyday things like coal. Coal, it cost so much, and even though we had lots of people working in the mines and everything, it didn't mean you had lots of money. And so the kids used to actually go and get the coal. What we used to do, we used to go along the trainway lines and pick it up, and we'd have a barrow or a pram, and sort of pick this coal up, bring it home to our Mars, and sometimes our dads would sell it. Now, let's get into the song. This is called Black Gold. Black gold, black gold, black gold kept us warm on a winter's day. Oh, black gold, black gold, black gold kept us warm on a winter's day. As a band of 10 years old, I would go and collect the gold that kept me family warm on a winter's day. I'd push me pram between the track as I picked the coal. It had me back to keep me family warm on a winter's day. Whoa, black gold, black gold, black gold kept us warm on a winter's day. We trudged through 2 foot of snow, pushing me pram as I go to keep me family warm on a winter's day. I dig deep down in the snow, my little fingers would hurt me so to keep me family warm on a winter's day. Whoa, black gold, black gold, black gold kept us warm on a winter's day. I tucked me gold back to me ma, who called me a little star for keeping her family warm on a winter's day. The neighbors, they would gather round to see how much gold I found. At the same time, I'd eat me dossier. Oh, black gold, black gold, black gold, 2pence a pail, eat a day. Whoa, black gold, black gold, black gold kept us warm on a winter's day. Black gold. Yeah, believe it or not, all the big lads there who used to go around when the trains were parked up in the trucks, and us kids with our old barrows and our wheelchairs and the old prams and that, and they would open the bottom of the truck and all the coal would fall out, and then early in the morning the trucks would pull away and we'd all be there with our doors and that, or going down the beach and pick the coal off the beach. Now, the place I come from when we used to do all that sort of stuff was a place called Pallion. I mean, what a place Pallion was. Pallion was like they didn't mind some beautiful women down in Pallion, didn't get me wrong, but like I tell you what, you didn't nut yourself with them, like, because they could fight like the blokes, like. I'm being serious. I'd get to bed early as I could, me, but when the women were coming out the pubs, the blokes would come home on my like. Anyway, so this song here, this is called Pallion Lad. This is about me being brought up in Pallion in the 60s. And I just love it, you know, and if the truth's known, if my ashes, I want my ashes actually just dropped in the street in Pallion, because every time I look, you know, that guy was saying that go back to your safe place and your warm place. That's the place I loved the most. I had all my friends there, some of the greatest friends, and I've still got them today, 60 years on. So this song means a lot to me. But this is how it really was in Air Street in the 60s. I was brought up in Air Street, Pallion, in house number 69. No, I didn't. I was brought up in Air Street, Pallion, in house number 29. Just another snotty bairn running around the streets at the time, with holes in me trousers and holes in me shoes, with oh so much to learn and very little to lose. Son of a working class family who had no but the pride and will to work their fingers to the bone, knowing one day the work would kill. Poverty and deprivation hung like a shipyard paint on the walls, and the stench of failure surrounded us, so my memory calls. Oh, I will never forget where I come from, for it made me what I am, and I am strong. The Pallion lad forever I will be, so proud to come from a working class family, so proud to come from a working class family. I was brought up in Hess Street, Pallion, in house number 29, a place where only the strong survived, for there was no time for crime. Lamppost to lamppost, football and kick the tin and run, knocking 9 doors and skippy rope, so how we had fun. Welders' torches flashing in my window at night, and the sound of the metal clanging as they hammered in the rivet so tight. Workmen talking on corners, bait boxes ready to go, walking down the Never Road off to Doxfords they did go. Walking down the Never Road off to Doxfords they did go. Oh, I will never forget where I come from, for it made me who I am, and I am strong. A Pallion lad forever I will be, so proud to come from a working class family, so proud to come from a working class family. I was brought up in Hess Street, Pallion, in house number 29. Yeah, that was the song, man. That was a song and a half, wasn't it? Aye. It's true, though. I mean, you know, a lot of people always talk about their lives and something that they believe in. I believed in communities, and I ended up being a youth worker. So, obviously, that was my job in the community. It was like if I was born to do that. I loved working with people anyway. But, you know, when I was a kid, we had outside toilets, like. The inside toilets, you know what I mean? And in the winter time, it was cold, man. Bloody hell. I tell you what, the lavvy pot and all that, man, used to freeze and used to go out, and on a neat time you could hear, ooh, ooh, ooh. I mean, owls and all that years and years ago, there was loads of them around, you know. All the birds and that lived in neighbourhoods and stuff like that. They weren't living in the country, they just lived in our backyard, I think. So anyway, this song's called Outside Bog. Well, I didn't know what it was like for you, but I know it was like for me. Sitting on the outside bog in 1963. Me bum would freeze to the lavvy seat when winter came around, and me teeth would chatter in me gob when I heard that ghostly sound. Oh, woo! Oh, woo! Well, snow drifts under the door, balaclava on, woolen socks upon me hands trying to get warm, plastic sandals on me feet and ice between me toes, newspaper cut in squares to wipe me bum and nose. Ooh, ooh. Ooh, ooh. One foot on the swinging door and icicles running free, spiders running around the wall, frighten the hell out of me. The water in the lavvy pot, it's frozen to the core. I'll always remember the outside bog, I know that for sure. Oh, woo. Oh, woo. Oh, woo. You know what it was with that song? My sister used to have to walk down the toilets with us. She used to stand there outside the door and she kept going, ooh, ooh, ooh. She's a frightening yell out of me, man. Can you remember the outside bog? Well, yeah, man. No bother. He's the one what you like. Who remembers all the great things about being a Mackem? Well, there's the crowd. Get the crowd back out there. Get the crowd back out there. What do you mean you're the Geordie? What are you doing anyway? What are you doing? All right, lad. This one's called Mackem Lad. And it's about me going to my grandma's, like, because I used to do a little bit of horse riding and all that when I was young, because, you know, you see all the lads and that on these videos on Facebook and all that, you know, riding horses. We used to do that, man. My granddad horses. My granddad was a ragman, and my dad used to do a bit of ragman stuff and all that horse and carts. And they also used to take fruit and stuff around that, my dad. My dad used to love to. Sometimes he'd stop off work, he worked at Pyrex, and he would rather go out North and Court, like. My ma used to go bloody mad, man. But anyway, this song will tell you, you know, that all about that, like. You didn't mind us having a drink, do you? Oh, it's all right, Ned. I bet you're sitting out there watching this and you're having beer and all that on a Friday night. It's vodka, you know. I'm not kidding, you know. Oh, just strip me throat out that, like. I tell you what, have you ever imagined when you're a kid, people used to talk to people all the time? I'm not talking to anybody. This is acting. This is acting, this. Get down off there. That's just the bounce, sorry about that. Anyway, this is called Mackem Lad. If you know the chorus, join in. Well, I'm a Mackem lad from a Mackem town, proud to be a Sunderland lad. Born in the time when coal was king and ships is what we mad. Well, me ma, she had children 5 sleeping on the bedroom floor. And old army coats flung across the bed would warm us forevermore. I'm so proud, so proud, so proud, so proud to be a Mackem lad. I'm so proud, so proud, so proud, so proud to be a Mackem lad. Well, me dad gone out with horse and cart with me grandad every other day. And I'd hear me ma scream up the yard, Pete, you can't have gone on this way. We got bands to feed and clothes to buy and the rent is our due. And there's nought in the cupboard, nee rags to sell, and there's no hole in David's shoe. I'm so proud, so proud, so proud, so proud to be a Mackem lad. So proud, so proud, so proud, so proud to be a Mackem lad. I remember sleeping on my grandma's floor on a mattress made of feather, and climbing up several flights of stairs with my sisters and brothers together, and waking up on a Sunday morning to the smell of a cooking dinner. And me grandad whistling his favourite tune 'cause he was gone out on the beer. I'm so proud, so proud, so proud, so proud to be a Mackem lad. How are you a turn? I'm so proud, so proud, so proud, so proud to be a Mackem lad. Come on, yes, Geordies. Now me gran would send us out to play in Anderson area chiller. She'd stand at the door sucking on a fag. Oh, what a little belter. I'm so proud, so proud, so proud, so proud to be a Mackem lad. It was strange, you know, because when you're young, you do some daft things. And my Uncle Tom would always put us on this horse. Why, we had loads of horses, like. This is what he did. Now me Uncle Tom would put me on a gallower on the field, and he'd smack its bum and I'd become a knight up on a steed. I'd gallop across the football pitch and the players they would scatter, as me Uncle Tom would follow on in case I had a clatter. I'm so proud, so proud, so proud, so proud to be a Mackem lad. Are you all there? Let's hear you sing it. I'm so proud, so proud, so proud, so proud to be a Mackem lad. They always come though at the end of the day out with me nanas on a Sunday. Oh, I used to get going home. Used to get round with me ma. And me nan would always say, gosh, she was a little like she used to go. That's what me nana would say, you know. Know what? Now at 4 o'clock, me gran would say, I wear no bairns, no gone away. On that big green bus you didn't live for. Get the hell back to your ma and dad. I'm so proud, so proud, so proud, so proud to be a Mackem lad. I'm so proud, so proud, so proud, so proud to be a Mackem lad. And sure I should be, man. Get on the Mackems. Yeah, nice one. I tell you what, you know, some of these songs that were people, when I sing to people, and it brings lots of memories back to them. And people who listen to albums, a lot of older people listen to me albums and stuff. And my albums has gone all over the world. I've got some in Australia, I've got some in Japan, I've got them all over in Cyprus and places like that. Because the expats love me stuff, so they buy a lot of my albums. I think I shipped away, I think it was 15 to Ireland a couple of weeks ago. And they were all going expats and stuff like that. And they send us videos of them in the garden, and they're dancing actually in these sort of barbecues, and they've got me songs all on that one. It's absolutely brilliant, you know. I mean, I really love it. Like, but anyway, let's get on with the show. I hope to be out there soon doing some live shows. I would like to thank the Bunker, especially for helping me out, and sort of, you know, this is my first gig since the release of my album, because everything, you know, Kenny and his engineers over there, lads. Thank you very much, because really love them to bits, because they do loads for the community and for the young people. And obviously, you know, I'm at that age now that I'm coming to the end of, like, sort of working with all the bands and all that. So obviously Kenny and the rest of the people in the country because our country, Sunderland is a country, innit? We've got people from all over the world, so remember that, a country, some people all over the world. But anyway, let's get on. I'm just waffling, that's what they call it, isn't it? Waffling in Yorkshire. Hey, you're waffling, mate, all right, you know. This next song, you're going to like this. This is called Seagulls. There's a lot of people who wrote songs recently in Sunderland about seagulls, but I wrote this in 2016, so I didn't have to nick my song or what, I'm not sure, like. But anybody who knows anything what's politics, I'm not going to talk politics. Let you read between the song and the song and the lines of the song. Let you make your own minds. It's not my way of, you know, telling you politics. But this is called "The Seagulls Are Still Flying." The seagulls are still flying, and the river still runs free, all the way to the harbour where the weir meets the sea. But the flash from the welder's torch that once lit up a weir-side sky has disappeared like the sound of banging metal on metal. I cry. As a child I'd watch the ships get launched from dry dock to the weir. As the chains were dragged and the tugs took hold, workers would clap and cheer. Hand in hand with me mom and dad, me sisters, brothers and me, as we watched another work of art leave the weir for the sea. Generations of families, the shipbuilders young and old, brought fame and fortune to Sunderland, for the ships were strong and bold. From sea to sea they ruled the waves, built on the river weir. I hope these echoes in my memory will never ever disappear. I remember the old slick rainbows sparkling on the river weir. As the ships cut through the harbour, beauty would appear. As the people seen the ships come out, people they would cheer. Deep down in this heart of mine, forever more, the shipyards will be here. They never went. Right, it gets me emotional now, because let's not get into politics. Well, let's keep out of politics. Right, this is for my friend. He's gone now. I wished he was here, because he was a very good friend. He was a great youth worker. He was loved by all the kids in the music business and stuff like that. I loved him. A lad called Mickey Waters. And when I play this song, we used to go fishing down the quay and all that, in the back of the tanks and all that. And he went very, very young. I mean, in his 40s. And the kids loved him bits. And I wrote this song for him. And it's not a cry song, but it's a song that means a lot to us, you know. And I used to go and fishing with loads and loads of people here, you know, like Kevin Stabler and sort of people like that, and, you know, Trevor Williams and Mickey Heath and all. Loads of us used to go on, and we'd get on our bikes on a morning, and it was chucking down the rain, and we'd gone down the back of the tanks, and toss our rods out and sit there and absolutely beautiful, you know. So, anyway, let's get on with it. We hope you're enjoying yourselves over there. When me and me mates gone fishing, we fish down the end of the wall. We tack our bikes, we tack our ragworm, we tack our crabs and all. When we gone fishing down the end of the wall, we never bother about the weather, we never bother at all. For we the lads on a mission, we hear the big cod call when we gone fishing down the end wall. We climbed through a fence and now we're a wall, and keeping our heads down case we hear a call from a get big gadgy with a get big dog, sneaking up on us through the northeast fog. When we gone fishing, when we gone fishing down the end wall. We cast our lines in and sit right back, a chow on our baits and have a little bit of crack. We're talking about the lasses and football, but with the one eye on the rods and the other on the wall, in case I get big gadgy with the get big dog, sneaks up on us through the northeast fog and tacks us all to the local Nick. I'm telling you now, he's never been that quick. When we gone fishing, when we gone fishing down the end of the wall. Yeah, true stories these, you know. These are all true stories. You know, if any of the lyrics has changed, that's what happens in live music, you know. You get to yourself through the best you can. This next song, this is a big song, this one. Sure, get me little board out here so I can read the words. Well, I need me new glasses anyway, that's all them people are. Do you know all years and years I used to go to the nightclubs around Sunderland? I tell you, these nightclubs are great, man. We used to have the Mecca, Fusion, the Rink, Tiffany's and all them. So, well, I used to go to the Mecca in Genevieve's. And I seen people like Slade, Free. Yeah, I seen all them people on a Friday night and all that, and Saturday nights we used to go and see them. But we seen all the disco lot and everything. And it was cheap. What a great night out. I bet you all sit down and say, yeah, I remember going and seeing Free. Even Gambler, local lad, Paul Jackson, who was in Roadhouse, made it famous in America. He's still a very good friend of mine. He had a band in there called Gambler, playing in the 70s. Great lad. I hope you enjoy this. Did you ever go to the Mecca? Did you ever go to Genevieve's? Did you ever have long hair and an Afghan coat and bell-bottom jeans? Did you ever dance away the hours at the Mecca on a Friday and Saturday night? Did you ever walk round in circles, up and down them stairs 100 times a night? Drinking tartan beer and Lorma Scotch, Bacardi and Coke on the rocks, Baby Shamond, Cherry B, Scampi in the basket, chicken and chips, Oxo burger, Oxo crisp. Did you ever gone to the Mecca just like me? Did you ever gone to the Mecca? Did you ever gone to Genevieve's? Did you ever have long hair and an Afghan coat and bell-bottom jeans? Did you ever dance away the hours at the Mecca on a Friday and Saturday night? Did you ever walk round in circles, up and down them stairs 100 times a night? While the girls dance round the handbags in perfect step and time, in their Farrah Fawcett hairdos and platform shoes sublime, in their curly perms and purdies and up pants fitted tight, in their maxi skirts and tie-dye shirts, they dance away the night to Sabbath, Bowie, Floyd and Cream, Mavis Slade and Queen, Rolling Stones and Elton John. Well, city rollers, tartan flares, David, I see curly hairs. Ooh, wow, I miss those days now gone. Did you ever go to the Mecca? Did you ever go to Genevieve's? Did you ever have long hair in an Afghan coat and bell-bottom jeans? Did you ever dance away the hours at the Mecca on a Friday and Saturday night? Did you ever walk round for hours? Waiting for the girls, that's right. While the girls dance round their handbags in perfect step and time, in their fire of force with their Jews and platform shoes sublime, in their curly perms and purties and up pants fitted tight, in their tie-dye shirts and tie-dye jeans, they dance away the night. To Sabbath, Bowie, Floyd and Cream, Mavis, Soda, Slade and Queen, Rolling Stones and Elton John. City rollers, tartan flares, David, Desi, curly hairs. Ooh, wow, I miss those days now gone. Did you ever go to the Mecca? Yeah. There's a lot more to that song. There's loads of verses, so I'm not going to sing all them verses. Anyway, did you go to the Mecca? That's the question. I've done quite a lot of songs, and I'm going to finish off with this song. And this song is called Memories. I'm going to put it on to my little box thing here. So let's have a look. Bam, 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 bam. It's 2 minutes, 2 seconds. Yeah. That's it. There you are. See how fast that was? That's organisation. This is quite a lovely song. This will probably be a song that actually reaches everybody out there, because it's a song about like sort of me as a boy and a man coming through life. It's a very gentle song. It's about special things what happened to people, so some of the memories might tug on your little heartstrings out there. I dove from the cat and dog steps into the northern sea, and I've swam from Roker to Seaburn when me heart was young and free. I've climbed the rocks of Marsden before they hit the sand, and I've walked in the rain and the sunshine and built castles in the sand. These are my memories I share with you. For my memories just may be your memories too. I fished off the old rat house and I've rafted down the weir, seeing iron ships in the harbour and in the moonlight disappear. My memories I share with you. For my memories just may be your memories too. I've seen the Berlin Wall building crumble and pictures of man on the moon. I've seen family and friends go to heaven, so many far too soon. I've seen the pits and shipyard closures by a government with no soul. I've been a number on the bread line and a number on the dole. These are my memories I share with you. For my memories just may be your memories too. I've seen Charles and Di get married and the Beatles break USA. I've seen England win the World Cup and celebrated Millennium Day. I've heard Yoko and John Lennon ask for peace throughout the world, and I've cried at the death of Elvis, who really rocked the world. These are my memories I share with you. For my memories just may be your memories too. I got a gold ring on my finger and a wife and children 5. I've seen 63 years of freedom, and thank God I'm still alive. I've seen the flight of the Concorde and heard the supersonic sound. I've seen the passing of Dave Bowie, and I hope he's still spinning around. For my memories I share with you. For my memories just may be your memories too. Yeah, that's a good song. That I like that one. It gets me quite tearful because it's true. Anyway, thank you very much for actually looking in on the bunker, like live stream. I hope to see you soon around and round the pubs and stuff like that, and doing my show and everything. But again, a big shout out for the bunker and Kenny. What a great team they've been for doing this for me. And I hope you all enjoy it and share. And don't forget, if your kids has got any music in them and they want to learn about music, get to settle down and see Kenny. See you later. Thank you very much. Love you all. Bye now.